My name is Ashley Terry. This is a persuasive speech, negative claim of policy, and the title is Guns on College Campuses is Not Right. Due to a dramatic increase of college campus crimes, many have suggested that teachers and college staff should be allowed to carry concealed weapons while on campus. This would mean that teachers in classrooms full of students, or maybe even the floor's janitor, would have the duty of carrying concealed weapons at all times during educational hours. Allowing guns or weapons of any kind on college campuses is not right and is not the safest way to protect students and fellow staff from intruders. View Slide 4 for alternative campus safety options according to the NCPC website. Guns on campuses may help with protection against intruders. However, who is the greater enemy? The possible intruder or the likely occurrence of an angry teacher armed who is having a bad day and takes it out on his students? Guns in the hands of teachers on campus poses the danger of a student obtaining the gun, misuse of the concealed weapon by the carrier, the potential of the intruder obtaining the gun, and lastly, many students don't feel that implementing these measures would make them feel any safer anyways. As of May 11, 2013, 369 second-year colleges and universities in 41 states and 235 four-year colleges and universities have joined the campaign to keep guns off campus. See Slide 2 for a list of these states. Regardless of where a person is, there's always someone bigger and tougher than themselves. Suppose a student, angry about a grade or assignment, approaches a teacher knowing the teacher has a gun. The student, angry and not thinking clearly, has the opportunity to take the gun and begin shooting. The student then becomes the aggressor, and a countless number of people in the classroom, including the teacher, are most likely hurt or possibly killed because the weapon was so easily within reach. Depending on the time of the semester, college campuses can become stressful environments, and individuals under excessive amounts of pressure are more likely to lash out. Not only could one cause harm to others if a gun is closely available on a staff member, they could also harm themselves, especially those who live on campuses. According to an online article, suicide is the second leading cause of death for college students after accidents. And according to the Harvard Injury Control Research Center, 85% of attempted suicides using guns are fatal, compared to only 2% of attempts by a far more common method, drug overdose, according to Altshore. Putting more guns on campuses would increase the likelihood of these tragic occurrences. Not only does the possibility of a student misusing the gun exist, but the same instance is just as likely for the holder of the weapon. Let's consider the situation mentioned in the introduction. Personally, recalling an angry teacher is not a difficult thing to do. Imagining that same angry teacher with a weapon in hand is not inconceivable either. Like students, teachers under stress or upset about a mishap aren't guaranteed to think clearly and avoid turning to violence to release these feelings. Suppose two staff members got into a heated argument. As CNN points out, in moments of stress, typically the first thing to erode in is our physical motor skills. According to Granderson, the angry teachers, knowing a gun is readily and easily available, may pull out the weapon as a quick way to relieve anger. With guns attached to teachers, the potential of misuse is far greater than the possibility of possible outcomes. For an example of an incident involving the accidental shooting of a teacher, view the short video clip on Slide 3. Usually well-planned and unexpected, the strike of an intruder on a campus allows for the plotting gunman to have the upper hand. If the suspect is aware of the fact that teachers are carrying guns, the possibility of the trespasser seeking out and obtaining these weapons is greatly increased. Suppose the striker isn't carrying a weapon when entering into the college campus, but has the intentions of using a weapon as a part of a violence. This situation would make teachers more vulnerable to the violence because they have what the intruder wants. If the guns aren't on the campus in the first place, an unarmed being is less likely to become armed upon entering the campus. Although many people are for the implementation of guns on college campuses, the opinion of the students paying to be at the college is what should really matter. A recent Ball State University study shows that most Midwestern college students don't support guns on campus. Also, the study of 1,649 undergraduate students at 15 Midwestern colleges found that nearly 4 out of 5 students opposed concealed handguns on campus, according to Wang. View slide 5 for a graph from another college survey. Despite the push for weapons, these studies suggest that an overwhelming number of college students are opposed to concealed weapons. According to O'Shaughnessy, most students who believed that permitting concealed guns would increase the rates of suicides and homicides on campus. Since the students pay to be on campus and spend most of their time on campus, their opinions are what matters. Bottom line is teachers are educators, not police officers. There is a huge difference between having a trained, certified law enforcement officer who is full-time, who is a career public safety professional, and is armed and assigned the duty of protecting students and staff, versus having teachers, janitors, cafeteria employees, and other non-public safety professionals carrying a gun in a school with hundreds of students. Campus employees possessing guns on campus pose the danger of not only a student misusing the weapon, but also the misuse by the carrier of the gun, the potential of the intruder obtaining the gun, and many students don't even feel safer with these measures in place. Allowing campus employees to possess concealed weapons is not the right way to maintain a safe learning environment for students.